Hey everyone, today we're discussing the e.l.f. Cosmetics Matte to Metal Eye Primer Transformers. The whole idea of these matte to metal eye primers from e.l.f. Cosmetics is that they can transform matte eyeshadow looks to metallic eyeshadow looks. So today I'm going to be reviewing the three that they have released in this collection. We've got Glimmering Gold, Twinkling Taupe, and Shimmering Silver to look at today. I show you the packaging. They look very, very beautiful. I also wanted to compare them with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Liquid Molten Eyeshadows because I do think there are some key differences between the two, even though on the outside and the applicators both look pretty similar. So let's dive into the review. I'm going to be showing you packages, swatches, showing you how I apply it on my eye. We've got a lot to go through. At the end of the video, I will tell you which one of these has become my favorite after playing around with them, so stay tuned for that. First things first, they come in very sleek, compact, pretty packaging. They've got a very easy to use doe foot applicator that's pretty short, which I prefer because it does allow me to get closer to my eyelid when I am applying it. The Molten Liquid Eyeshadows that I'm going to be showing you right now, those aren't considered eyeshadow primers, but liquid eyeshadows on their own. That one has a longer wand and it's a bit thinner of a doe foot, so they both work well when applying to the eye, but I find this shorter one for the primer itself, because it is covering a larger area of the eye, I just find that this is a little bit easier of comfort application. I swatched each of them to show you what they look like on their own, because these primers are advertised to be worn on their own or with shadows over them. Then after lining up two swatches of the three shades, I added this peachy shade from this Peach Squad duo from e.l.f. Cosmetics over the eyeshadow primer. This peach shade is a matte shade, so as you can see, there is definitely a difference when you layer them. So after seeing all of that, I wanted to very quickly, like I mentioned before, discuss the differences between the eyeshadow primers and the liquid eyeshadows. I just grabbed two of these. I have, I think, every color that they have of these, and I grabbed the shades Liquid Gold and Molten Bronze. I wanted to see how the peach shadow would look over a darker shade and over a lighter shade. Over the liquid eyeshadows, the powder shadows look the same transformation wise because these are metallic. The matte shadow does itself turn to looking metallic over these. But I will say the differences are this formula, the Molten Liquid Eyeshadows, are more liquidy. They take a bit more layering. They do dry fairly quickly. They have the longer doe foot wand, and I would say not as long wearing. I'll actually insert my arm after trying to take off the swatches of the matte to metal eye primers versus taking off the swatches of the liquid molten eyeshadows. You can tell very easily it was a lot harder to get the eyeshadow primers off versus the liquid eyeshadows. So if you're looking for long wear, that metallic, shiny, beautiful, transformative eye primer, I would definitely actually go with the primer, where the liquid shadows aren't going to last as long but can give you a similar effect. I put on Twinkling Taupe on my eye today underneath this beautiful green shadow I have on, so I will show you that right now, what it looks like. I did apply some normal Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion from my crease and up, because I did want my other shadows to stick onto my eye as well. That would sort of be a con for me with these matte to metals, is I wouldn't want to put this all over my eye area. It would just be something I focus on my lid or in an outer corner, inner corner, halo eye. If you don't know what a halo eye is, it's when you have a pop of color in the middle of your eyeshadow look, and it's sort of sandwiched in between either the same shade or two very similar shades on the eye. So very briefly, application's very good. They apply very easily, dry pretty quickly. I would say Glimmering Gold was the hardest one for me to work with. It was a bit patchier. It just, for whatever reason, didn't want to go on as smoothly as the other two. I do really love shimmering silver, but my favorite, which you might have already guessed, the one that I used on my eye, is the Twinkling Taupe. It looked so beautiful with that peachy shade over the top of it. It made it more warm and sunshine glowy, but then underneath the green, it made it have more of a mermaid vibe, shininess to it. So maybe you're someone who has a bunch of matte eyeshadows, but you don't want to go out and buy a bunch of shimmery shadows as well. You could pick up these, very, very affordable. I love that about e.l.f. But if you grabbed all three of these and just use these underneath your matte eyeshadows to create that metallic look, then that might be a way you can save some money. And it's an eyeshadow primer, so you get it as a primer too. And you could see on my arm that it doesn't budge. It likes to stay there. I hope this review of the matte to metal eyeshadow primers was helpful. In my book, I think they get a thumbs up. So good. I've been so impressed with e.l.f. products lately that I just can't help but try more and more and more. So keep an eye out. I am going to be reviewing another set of e.l.f. products very soon. I'm actually probably going to film it right after I film this video, so more e.l.f. products to come in the future. They have so much on their website. They always have some sort of code, or almost always have some sort of code to add more to your order and get more bang for your buck. Let me know what your favorite e.l.f. products are in the comments down below, your thoughts on these matte to metal eyeshadow primers, and yeah, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I always do a little dance when I say that. If you're new and you're weirded out by it, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone. These are the e.l.f. Molten Liquid Eye Liquid. Maybe you're someone who has a bunch of metallic eyeshadows, not metallic,